Well, this isn't exactly how I expected my days to go, huh? Am I just gonna be stuck in December? Or will I just be stuck going day by day? Oh, God. Oh. It's December 4th. Yikes. Yikes. Oh. Wait. There's gardens here. Yes, I know. I know that it's December, and that most of the gardens will be dying, and most of the trees will be dying because of it's cold weather. But there were gardens here. There were literally gardens right here. You can't just dig up spots in the land and plant stuff. Have a whole garden. And then it's just gone suddenly. I was here yesterday. I remember. It's weird though. Why do I keep coming back to this specific spot? Last I knew there was gardens right over there. Now today there isn't any gardens there. What happened to the gardens? What happened to the gardens? My Sonic! Where the hell is my Sonic? Ah, crud. Oh, there it is. What did I tell you about running off on me like that? Oh. Dear Lord. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, you can't just tell me that. The gardens are literally right here. They were literally right here. They're not here anymore. You're freaking faulty. You're faulty. It's still saying that there are gardens here. There can't be any gardens here if there's nothing here. It's just grass. It's called a grassland then. Unless the Sonic's right. Third time's a charm, and it still says it's a garden. Oh dear Lord. I know exactly what are happening to the gardens. I'm going to scan this little area right here for any signs of any meddling of some sort. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. There's a time dome around it. Now, right, forgot. I've got no one right now. Still, I still need to explain it. A time dome is where, well, essentially a time dome is the area inside the time dome. A time dome can range from various sizes. A time dome, usually on the outside, it makes things go by faster, but on the inside, it goes by normally. Time goes by normally if you're inside the dome. But if you're outside the dome, it feels like everything's speeding up. Is speeding up from going from 1 year to where 1 year inside the dome equals up to 1 second inside the dome. This is very complicated technology. My question is, who planted this dome here? And why would they plant it around gardens? Well then, let's go answer me question, eh? So this is where the garden is supposed to be. Whoa. I must have just stepped inside the time dome. Oh. Everything looks the same from outside. Alrighty then. Garden. Do your worst. Ugh. God. There is a garden here. But it's not a plant garden. It's a growing garden. It's a farm. A baby farm. Oh my God! What kind of babies are growing into the ground? You can't just plant babies into the ground and expect them to grow. That's not how babies work. Ah yes, just as expected, and hopefully I expected. These aren't human babies. They're not just called alien babies either. I know exactly what kind of babies are here. They're called grass babies. They're from a species called the grass species. Yes, I know it's weird, but what they are, they don't live here on Earth. They live on a planet all across the galaxy from Earth. That is known as, get this, grass. The planet is literally known as grass, and it's entirely green. Everything is made of grass. That is why their species is called the grass people. That is why kids or babies and everything there is called the grass something. Say, for instance, the schools there, those are grass schools. Particularly enough, I once took a few of my friends there, but they didn't really find it very interesting. They didn't really find it interesting due to the fact that there was a bunch that's just made of grass. Even Clara didn't find it. Nuh-uh. She stepped outside for 1 second, looked around, and immediately told me that we were still on Earth. I told her we're not on Earth, we're on grass. She took that and she said, oh, duh, yeah, we're on grass. But no, I told her no, we are literally on the planet grass. I'm babbling on, ain't I? Still, it's fascinating. But why are they planting them here on Earth? Like, why can't they plant them on their home planet, grass? The core is just like the Earth's core, but everything on the surface is grass. They have air. They have clouds. Their buildings and everything like that's made of grass. Their trees are just trees. So why here do they choose to plant not children here. Because yes, that's how they do that. You can't just do human stuff and whatever happens between that and get the baby. No, grass people actually have to plant their babies, and once their babies are about 9 months grown, they're ready for the picking. Yes, I know, it sounds like plants. They technically are plants if you consider them. So that's why they have a time dome. They want to speed up the process. So they're speeding up the process so they don't have to wait that long. Which means that we have some grass people here on Earth. And they could be hiding anywhere. They could be hiding anywhere in that piece of grass or that piece of grass. Still, it's fascinating. And I'm right. I love the grass people. Grass people are fun. They complimented my bow tie once. I'm thankful for them. Nobody ever does that except for a few people. Mostly people just say, "Yo, get rid of the bow tie." But no, I'm babbling on. Still, I need to give them a warning to the fact that they can't just keep the time dome here. If people could just walk right through it like I did. If they do that, they're gonna die. And they'll be in a world in thousands of years in the future. Alright. Oh. I just gave away 10 years of my life. Those 10 years will contribute to 10 Earth years, so that means in about 10 Earth years, which would be, I don't know, 10 Earth years, 2034, the time dome should be dissipated, and yeah, all the babies that are inside will have to grow normally. Well, I really expected much more of a journey. I guess not. But hey, like I said, grass people are very fascinating, and I find them funny. Maybe next time I'll find something interesting. I don't know. I can't find anything interesting. Oh, great God.